Welcome to Would You Fight the Final Boss at the Beginning of a Game? Where does one begin on the journey to become a great artist? It's very similar to the beginning of mastering any skill. You start with the basics. I don't want to draw basics, or shapes, or fruit. Yes, I hear you. But imagine if mastering art was like playing a game. Would you face the final boss at level 0, unprepared and naked, or at level 99, fully equipped with a plan and loads of experience? If you approached with the former, like this guy down here, you would most likely get absolutely annihilated. This is very similar to what happens when a beginner artist attempts an idea far above their capabilities. It's frustrating to be relentlessly beat down with unsatisfying results. Why doesn't what comes out onto the canvas match what's in my head? You'll hear them ask. What is the logical step there? You can hone your skills and then work your way up. Therefore, let's get to what is the best way to improve. Let me explain a few key points. Something I want to get out of the way quickly is, let's call them personality types. Personality types are very trendy these days, are they not? I've drawn up a quick little explanation to help you determine where you fall. Intuitive artists, like this guy on the left, they will feel the right way to draw and struggle to really explain what they are doing because they don't really understand themselves. They just know what looks right to them and can put it down. Those high in intuition are often seen as gifted or geniuses in art. On the other hand, analytical artists will be able to explain every decision they've made because they are backed by the books they have read or the teachings they have learned. They know how to make the right moves and therefore are able to explain every stroke because they absorbed the knowledge informing them how to get there, like the students on the right. However, between these two lays a spectrum. You can fall anywhere between the two. Actually, I would make the assumption that a lot of you watching this video will fall towards the analytical side simply because analytical types are more likely to seek a class for guidance. Feels as if intuitive types have a huge advantage, no? Why does it seem as if they don't need to put in as much work, and yet they produce the same or better results? Intuition is something that is considered inherent. Generally, you either have it or not. But you can actually become more intuitive by understanding why you are analytical. What is separating the two? It has to do with fear. Fear of being incorrect. Drawing something wrong or badly, drawing something embarrassing that doesn't live up to your own standards. Analytical types want to feel confident that their result will be good enough when they draw, and that's why they will back themselves with as much information as possible to guide them. It feels safer to make logical and reasonable strokes. But let me clarify. Being analytical is not a weakness. It's just that intuition is essential when it comes to creativity and improving at art. So, to train your intuition, you need to let go of your fear and just draw. Your drawings don't need to be perfect. In fact, draw more individual pieces and faster. Tell the same amount of information in your lines with 1 stroke instead of 3. All of this will train your muscle memory, precision, and confidence. No matter how much you read about how to ride a bike, there's no way to learn it without just doing it, right? That is even more true for art and learning to control a pen. If you want to learn how to draw a face, then draw one over and over instead of trying to draw the most perfect head you can in one go. As long as you're actively trying to improve, you'll notice that you do get better with each iteration. However, intuition can only take you so far. It can allow you to pick up art easier, but backing that with understanding will ultimately take you to the next level. Understanding how the world works visually and taking the time to polish foundations brings greater relatability to your work. Nurture your analytical side with theory and let it be a powerful support for your intuition. If intuition is about training your active skills like draftsmanship and painting, then fundamentals are your passive skills. When beginner artists ask where to start out or how to improve, fundamentals is an obvious and common answer. Maybe you are even sick of hearing this. Maybe you just want to know all the juicy secrets. I hear someone crying in the distance already. Just tell us what brushes you use. No matter what level you are, having a grasp of fundamentals will help you immensely. Think of it as your passive skills that will empower everything else. When you are improving your fundamentals, you are leveling up yourself and increasing your base stats. Or in other words, your knowledge and understanding of art and the world around you that art is ultimately derived from increases. A strong foundation allows you to be able to draw anything with any tools, anywhere. I want to give some demonstrations to follow all of that discussion up. The first one will be about muscle memory. And this one's really simple. I'm going to show you the difference between my right hand, which has many hours of drawing experience accumulated, and my left hand, which has near zero in comparison. And I can show you that very simply by just drawing a circle. So my right hand circle, not bad, looking round. But if I draw with my left hand, it was definitely more of a struggle and looking like a rock. Consider my left hand to be similar to the hand of a beginner artist picking up a pencil for the first couple times. It's going to be hard to draw your vision no matter what. In both cases, when I was drawing with my right hand, when I was drawing with my left, I was envisioning a circle. Or let me use the circle tool. I was envisioning a perfect circle. And these are the two results that I got instead. Even though I'm the same person. So something to work on, especially in the beginning, is simply just drawing hand-eye control. Drawing straight lines, wiggly lines, circles, triangles. Just drawing as much as you can. Perhaps it's boring to just draw these various shapes and whatnot. So you can also draw the things that you like anime girls or animals, whatever it is, your pet cat. And It's okay if it looks bad. You're just trying to get control over your hand. This is the very baseline that you need for drawing. Getting accustomed to what the pen feels like, how much pressure you need to put to achieve certain line weights, and how little pressure. Actually, this pen isn't good for pressure. Let me show you. So, how little pressure or how much pressure you need to put to achieve certain line weights. You will learn all of these just through doodling or drawing whatever you want. So the other thing that I wanted to go over in this lesson as well is just don't be afraid to draw something that doesn't look good to you. Let's say you want to draw a face and you really don't like it. In fact, you didn't want to draw a face because you don't like how you draw faces and you think it's just so bad. So how do you improve? If this is the current face that you can draw, how do you get better? Well, the first step is to draw this face that you don't like, because to get better, you need to draw it. And once you've drawn it, you can look at it and analyze. What exactly do you like about it and not like about it? For me, I'm not liking the facial proportions. Don't really like this side of the face. Don't like the hair. It's looking really random and messy. The composition and pose are also quite plain. So once you know all of these things in your head, you can take it in account for the next drawing. So for this next drawing, I'm going to try a different face shape. I'm going to make the bottom of the face smaller instead, and then I'm going to try some bubbly eyes. And then for the hair, I'm going to start with where the hair comes out and all the other pieces from that point. This is a very trial and error kind of method, but it encourages you to draw and embrace making mistakes so that you can experiment and fix them and improve. So after that drawing, you're going to draw another one. What do I like and dislike about this artwork? I like the face shape a bit more. Not a huge fan of the eyes, so I'm going to try something else. And the hair looks better, I'd say, but I think we can still make an improvement. And so you just keep going. This kind of repetition will help you get comfortable and you can see and feel yourself getting better. Even though you started with a face that you didn't like the look of, it was a learning experience. You learned a lot through drawing that face because it let you figure out what you didn't like about it. So it's okay to draw ugly drawings. You still need to keep going. But in between, it is so important to make the analysis of what you can improve, what you like and don't like. Because if you don't think about that aspect, you will end up just drawing the same thing over and over. You need to think about, how can I make this piece better? Or how can I make the next piece better if you have a new context or subject matter that you want to tackle? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. I will see you in the next one. Bye.